Hello, welcome. I am very excited about this video because we just relaunched my YouTube channel yesterday. So we're gonna post the videos and the outlines that I've written up, and this one is about the RAS. RAS is short for the Reticular Activating System. We all have it, and we're gonna break it down, and I'm going to attempt to stick to my outline because my brain is like a spider web. It can go off into many directions, so we're going to stick with it. So what we're going to discuss in this video is the definition of the RAS, the Reticular Activating System, and how it affects you. How it can kind of make you go a little nutsy, a little crazy if you can't control your focus. Because basically at the end, I'm going to give you tips on how to control it. How the RAS affects other people in relation to you. Because we are actually going to discuss how to know when someone's RAS is activated towards you. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. And basically, let's get it. So, what is the RAS? The RAS, the Reticular Activating System, is part of the brain's functions that acts as a filter for sensory information, deciding what stimuli are important enough to bring to our conscious awareness. And that is the problem. We are not quite consciously aware in real time of things that are very, very important to us. But here's the kicker. They are things, and we're going to ignore the kittens that are running around in my house, by the way. Our subconscious mind, which is the program running in the background. Yes, every computer has a program running in the background. The subconscious mind knows what is important to us. It knows. So the subconscious mind is the one that is running the show. Yeah, that's because that's the title of one of my other chapters. One of my other YouTube videos is about the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is running the show. Anyway, the RAS, we're gonna actually read the definition because I'm loving finding these definitions on Google. The RAS has a definition, but listen closely to this definition because it is going to bug you out. Okay, here we go. It has to do with part of the brain that is responsible for your sleep-awake awareness. Your sleep-awake brain functions, which is crazy because it made me think as I was reading the definition, you know the figure of speech being woke? So, and we know what being awake means, what being asleep means. We know what that means. But there's a figure of speech meaning being awoke. You woke, you woke. So it means like, did you know, take the red pill? Yeah. So you woke, like you're paying attention. It's a figure of speech. Funny enough, the RAS, Reticular Activating System, is responsible for your sleep-awake patterns, for your those sleep-awake functions. So here's the definition. It's an AI overview. AI is great for some things. It's great for pulling and summarizing some information. So here is the definition. The Reticular Activating System, RAS, is a network of neurons in the brainstem responsible for regulating arousal, consciousness, and the sleep-wake cycle. But here's the thing. It acts as a gatekeeper, filtering sensory information and determining what reaches our conscious awareness. And that is the problem, my friends. It is what's responsible for what reaches our conscious awareness. It brings to the surface what our brain has deemed as important. And I find this fascinating. I'm always reading and thinking of something at the back of my mind. When I do those little pauses, just so you know. It's as if this is a number one perfect example that I've seen on other YouTube videos, and doctors and scientists and psychologists, when they speak of the RAS or when they explain it, they use this example. Let's say you suddenly have bought a 10-cylinder blue Dodge Ram pickup truck. Or you want one. You suddenly, as you're driving and you're still in your mini little Toyota, as you're on the highway as you're at the pharmacy, while you're at the marketplace, you start to see these 10-cylinder blue Dodge Rams everywhere. That is a perfect example of the RAS, your RAS being activated. Your brain it doesn't mean you're like, wait, where did all these red Honda Pilots come from? Or these white Honda Pilots. I love the white Honda Pilot. I love the structure of the SUV, some of them. You start to see the cars you like, you start to kind of notice them everywhere. At some point, you may notice them more than others. That's when your RES is heightened. When you're no longer shopping for the vehicle, or it suddenly becomes out of the question at that point during the year, at that time frame, your time frame during the year, your RAS decreases and you don't see as many of them. It doesn't mean that more of them are around. Sorry if I take forever to get to a point. I'm fifth dimension, not even third. It doesn't mean more of these vehicles are around. It just means your RAS has been activated and it has decided to bring to the surface all of those millions of bits of information that your brain is picking up. So when your brain no longer thinks it's relevant, it puts it in the background, it stays in your subconscious, and you don't really notice all the vehicles that are actually still there. You start to notice other things. Does that make sense? Please put in the comments if that makes sense. That's an example. So now in this video, what we're going to discuss, and me with these definitions, I'm loving these definitions. I don't know what's wrong with me. There's one more part here. Yes, and we already discussed that. The RAS acts as a filter for sensory information, deciding which stimuli are important enough to bring to our conscious awareness. So it decides what it's going to bring to the front for you to pay attention to, and then its attention factor. The RAS helps us focus and pay attention to relevant stimuli while ignoring irrelevant ones, and we just explained that. So we're going to move forward. We did great with that definition. So now in this video, we are going to discuss how to know when someone's RAS has been activated towards us. What has happened? So number one, and the reason what brought this video to the surface was there was someone at work watching me, and it wasn't a male. Like, guys, yes, they get interested in girls and they watch girls. Yes, girls get interested in guys and guys know. And at some point they'll be like, oh my God, does she like me? Oh my God, who's that? And, silly stuff like that. But someone was watching me, had their eye on me, and it wasn't a male. It was a female. She's not gay. She got a boyfriend. But her RAS was activated towards me, and big time. And she did a large number. Did she do all of these? She did all of these that are on the list. And there's a reason, and I'm not going to say the reason why she was very interested in me. She was not gay. But we're going to touch on the reasons why someone's RAS may be activated towards you. So here we go. Number one, you feel that they are watching you. And it is not paranoia. You suspect that they have been on your social media accounts, and you very likely have evidence. You don't just suspect. Maybe they went so far as to love something on your social media. Maybe it is a boy and you are a girl, and they loved, you did a pose like later haters. Yeah, one of my favorite poses. But anyhow, you feel they're watching you. You may see them. You may work with them. They may live in your community. They may be showing up to places you're at. But anyway, we're going to get to that. Number one, you may feel they're watching you, but you are correct. I was going to say you catch them looking at you, but that's not exactly the case. You feel that they are observing you, which is actually more important than you catching them. Because remember, your subconscious mind has caught them watching you. You're just not consciously totally aware of it. But anyway, I'm going to do another video on the gut feeling. I talk about it all of the time. It's a very real thing. So you feel that they are watching you is number one. And you are correct. Number two, they keep themselves in close proximity to you. There are occurrences of them near you or in a place closer to you to watch you. So they may show up at an event. They are putting themselves kind of in your space, not in your direct space. We're going to talk about your direct space with the next one, with number 3. So they're keeping themselves kind of near you. They may be hovering you, they're watching you, they're on your social media, they're kind of near you, they're around you. Number 3, this is where they actually put themselves in your space. Okay, they're actually now in your space. They actually, number 3 is they actually approach you. What is an approach? And this is what happened at work. Um, I don't want to say the girl. I don't even want to say too much. I don't think any of my coworkers, I don't think they're going to be watching this channel. I don't think I'm going to give them the link. So basically, the YouTube algorithm, I want it to pick me up naturally. I want the crazy tribe to find me. So anyhow, um, so they actually approach you. What is an approach? In approach, the mistake that people make with an approach is, do they actually have to speak with you or converse with you in order for it to be approach? An approach. Think about that. When they approach you, suppose a guy's gonna kidnap someone. I'm just making that up. And he goes up to her and then he runs back in the car because there's too many people around the person and they can't kidnap her. Did that guy approach her? He did. He did. Did he speak to the person he's about to attempt to kidnap? No. But did he approach her? Yes. So they actually approach you. They may have been very near you. They may have walked past you. And that is the kicker. That is why I say, number 1, you have to feel that they're watching you. Your subconscious mind picks this up. So one of the incidences with this person who's been watching me, or was, I don't know, she's going to give it up or what, but she actually approached me. But this was the thing. In my mind, I felt like saying, like, you do know I study psychology, right? You do know I'm heavily into behavioral psychology. Like, but anyhow, and it was like, you approached me like 6 times already within a month. But anyhow, yeah, they actually approach you. It can mean they passed by you. It could mean they're behind your back. You could be at the counter at work sorting papers out and they're behind you because they're about to speak to you and then they chicken out and they run away. Could be that. It could be they make an excuse to answer to like give you something, or they could be like, here, or they could try to get your attention in the room. There's ways they can approach you. Anyway, let's move forward. 4, they may actually converse with you. I had an instance where I asked a question to someone else and then someone else answered the question. It was like, but it was the same person. And I was like, ain't nobody ask you nothing. Like, oh, you're here, because I was already aware, because I'm into this. But what it was my gut was talking to me. My gut was like, oh, is she watching you? So anyway, we're going to move forward. 5, they may attempt to interject themselves in your life in some sort of way. So there are other videos that I'm making that are going to talk about this. When they attempt to interject themselves in your life, it can be good and bad. It can cover both sides of the spectrum. On a healthy reason for them, they may want to get to know you. They may like you. So if they interject themselves in your life, and they are unaware, that could be a healthy side of it. They like you. They want to be your friend. They may show up at a club that you go to, and they could be thinking, oh my friends I know might show up at the club and it'll be fun. I might run into so-and-so, I might run into this one, might run into that one. That's a healthy way of them just like subconsciously interjecting themselves into your space or life. It's like very subtle. It's like a very mild interjection into your life. But if they interject themselves into your life purposefully, very, very purposefully, there's other caveats to that. So if they attempt to interject themselves in your life, break that one down a little bit more. If you need to write about it, sit, think about it. Okay. That one can be very important. In any event, to know whether or not the RAS has been activated towards you, it is for your protection. And the summation of it is that if it has been activated towards you, they are keenly interested in you. So there are 2 outcomes. It can be a fleeting interest, that can just die down. They're just curious about you, or they may have a long-standing interest in you. And that can also be good and bad. You have to break that down for yourself. So one of the points that you want to dissect is, why are they interested in you? Why? What do they want from you? If they want anything from you, do they genuinely want to get to know you? So here are some of the reasons. Here are some of the things they may want from you: to associate with you because they like you, they want to be your friend. Dum 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 dum. But here we go. To keep you at bay, to keep thumbs on you. This is where we start to get to the bad. They may want, oh, my cats are at it. They may want to observe you and learn from you. They may admire you. Sometimes it is an admiration. They respect you. That is a very real thing. They may not like you. It may not be a physical attraction. Okay, they may admire you. They may not like you. Like they think you are a romantic interest. Another reason, they may want to sabotage you. Danger. I just did a video on what is a frenemy. Watch that video. It's very quite funny. So one of the other points on what they will do, forget about the wants. One of the other points on how to know if it's activated towards you is the frequency may intensify. The frequency of you becoming their interest will intensify. And it's okay if it's someone that likes you. That's totally fine. And it may come to like an interval where the frequency may intensify, where you see they're very interested in you, and then it may die down. And that we do that all the time with normal, healthy relationships. It's totally fine. We actually do that with family members. We miss them. We don't miss them. We miss them. We want to hear from them. And we bother them all week. And then we just calm down and go do our laundry and clean the house, do spring cleaning those few months, and then come back and we bother our family members again. We do it all the time. We do it with best friends too. So the tip is how to keep your RAS in check. If you see that you are overly concerned with something that's taking up too much of your time, then it's okay. Now that you understand what it is, just tell yourself, okay, it's that RAS. It's bringing it to my attention. All right. Calm down, Eileen. Calm down. Just calm down. You're good. You're good. Okay, baby. What were you thinking about? We're going to worry about that later. That's it. So when you are aware, consciously aware of certain things, it helps you. It soothes you. I like doing this work. I'm all for people doing work. I absolutely love it. I think we're all meant to grow, and that's the mistake. We have environments in this world and in society that are not conducive to our growth, and we need to grow. So awareness is part of our growth. So another way is, if you notice your focus is on something, it's okay. Accept it. Sit with it. That's a whole nother terminology. Let it process and then journal about it. I'm really big on journaling. I'm going to do a video on journaling. How to keep someone else's RAS in check is a whole nother thing. That lies with them. And that lies with the amount of importance they seem to think you have to them. You can downplay the amount of importance you have in their life. For example, if someone's RAS is activated towards you because, let's say, you're someone new at work and they think you are there to replace them. Let's say you can say when you're hired, you can say, I'm very glad, this is an example, I'm very glad that I was hired. I just want a place to relax and just do a good job because I really needed this job. I'm not like interested in any promotions or anything like that. I'm just happy to be here, and please let me know if I can help you and support you guys. Like, I'm here. And when they hired me, they told me that they needed help, and this year they wanted to like catch up on work and do better at work. So basically I'm going to be like a helper, and they plan to do well this year. So that's it. Like, so you kind of downplayed your importance at work. I know it's important to help, but you kind of downplayed your importance as a rival to them, which is what they may think. They may think you are a rival in work to them. So someone else's, this is funny. This is what we're going to end this video because I wanted it to be shorter, but it turned out this is what it was. It's going to be like a 20-minute video. If someone else's RAS is activated to you in a very unhealthy way, you may you may just have to get an order of protection. An order of protection. That's it. Because an RAS being activated when people Become obsessive? Yes, 100%. Their RAS is activated towards you. And just get an order of protection. Like, no, I'm not telling you what to do. You just do what you gotta do. You sit with yourself. Sit with yourself. Process it, and you need to protect yourself. In the very least, be very limited in regards to those people that have become nosy people who have interjected themselves in your lives. Yes, now we're talking about them. Now the full picture is forming. Yes, them, the nosy people. Be very limited on the amount of private info that you divulge around these nosy people. Always be very limited about the info you divulge. Period. Your true plans. This involves your true plans. Where you go, who you go with, where you're going to be. Did I say that? Did I say where you're going to be? Yeah, where you go and where you're going to be. And at what times. Never post on social media that you're here and there with a picture. No, be very careful when you post pictures of where you're going, especially if it's your favorite spots. Ah, only my close friends know my favorite spots, and they ain't gonna show up. I wish they would show up. But anyhow, we're gonna end this video. Thank you, Crazy Tribe, for being here. Not so crazy. We're quite sane, you see? But anyhow, hope you have a wonderful day. I gotta get on here and get to work. We're gonna attempt these short videos and try to make them shorter and squeeze them in on a daily basis. I've been writing for quite a bit, and we are going to put them out there. Thank you for being here. Have a great day. Later, haters.